Greetings, this is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, Rapture at the last trumpet. And the scripture reference for this is 1 Corinthians 15 verses 51 through 52. Behold, I tell you a mystery. We will not all sleep, but we will all be changed in a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trumpet. For the trumpet will sound, and the dead will be raised imperishable, and we will be changed. Now the focus of this particular post is going to be on the phrase, at the last trumpet. And there is a lot of discussion and debate regarding this phrase. And so the first place I'm going to go is, where is the reference? And let's go back to Moses in the book of Leviticus. And let's put this in its appropriate time context, because I think there's some that's appropriate in this sense. This was given to Moses at Mount Sinai, out in the desert, 1,500 years before Christ. That would be 3,500 years ago, roughly, from today. So Leviticus 23, verses 23 through 25. Again, the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak to the sons of Israel, saying, In the 7th month, on the 1st of the month, you shall have a rest, a reminder by blowing of trumpets, a holy convocation. You shall not do any laborious work, but you shall present an offering by fire to the Lord. This holiday is also referenced in Numbers 29, verse 1. On the 1st day of the 7th month, you are to hold a holy assembly. You must not do your ordinary work, for it is a day of blowing trumpets for you. So it's a Sabbath, it's a day of rest. Now this holiday is known as the Jewish New Year, Rosh Hashanah. It also has many other names, which include Yom Teruah, which is a day of blowing, Day of Judgment, also known as the Hidden Day. Now, Christians refer to this as the Feast of Trumpets. So all these terms are synonymous. Now, Jews have rehearsed and celebrated this holiday every year for roughly 3,500 years since Moses. So they'd practiced it roughly 1,500 years before Christ even. Now the Hebrew grammar suggests this is a dress rehearsal for an appointed date and time. So it's a date. It's a date with God. It's one of His holy holidays. It's one of the 7. And this holiday consists of a pattern of shofar or ram's horn blasts. There are 3 different sounds. Each is blown 3 times for a total of 9 blasts. This pattern is completed 11 times for a total of 99 blasts when they do this. The last blast is set aside. It is the longest and it is the loudest, and it is known as the last trump. So if you're interested in the cultural aspects of this and how Hebraic thought sees this and how the Jews do this, check out El Shaddai Ministries, Jewfaq.org, that's JEWFAQ.org, Chabad.org, MyJewishLearning.com. And so this tying this into the New Testament. So the question gets to be, is the Apostle Paul communicating a time point? And I'm just asking the question. Do your own homework. Don't take the bald guy's opinion. Be a Berean. This is a big deal. Colossians 2, verses 16 through 17. Therefore, no one is to act as your judge in regard to food or drink, or in respect to a festival, or a new moon, or a Sabbath day, things which are a mere shadow of what is to come, but the substance belongs to Christ. Now this verse narrows this down very specific and very clearly. There is only one new moon holiday of God's 7 appointments. There's no doubt about the reference, and it is Yom Teruah, or it is the Feast of Trumpets, Rosh Hashanah, the Day of Judgment, or the Hidden Day. That's the only holiday it can be of God's appointments. This new moon festival, it's the only new moon festival, is set aside as a, quote, mere shadow of what is to come. Those are the Apostle Paul's words. It's prophetic. God has appointed this holiday of prophetic significance. The substance belongs to Christ. So I take it Jesus has big plans for this holiday at some point in the future. There's only one new moon festival. And regardless of if the day's on a Saturday or if it's any day, it's a Sabbath day. But, again, I'll ask the question, is this a time point? Is that what the Apostle Paul's communicating? So, if you look at the verse, the last trumpet, is he pointing to Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year, the Feast of Trumpets? The twinkling of an eye. Is he giving you a time point? Twilight. I don't know. I'm just asking the question. Something to think about. If you're interested in the topic, please feel free to check out paulthepoke.com, keyword Rapture, at the last trumpet. Thanks for listening. Take care. Have a good day. Bye.